Hey, Healing Fam. Welcome to Healing Me, where we are healing me. I am me, the messenger, and this is going to be an energy check-in to see what messages come out that help serve us and guide us in our journey mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, and financially. Please join us in the Healing Me channel on YouTube. Please like, share, and subscribe. It helps the channel grow, and it helps the messages get out to those that it can help. Please share the message if you know someone that the message can help as well. All right, so let's get into it. So Spirit, Angels, Guides, thank you for clear messages. Show me the cards I need to see and the words I need to speak that help us in all areas of our lives be the best versions of ourselves. Thank you. Thank you, that one. Remembering that thoughts are things, right? That's how we transmute energy. That transmuting energy means that nothing is set in stone until we choose what we want to put our energy into and what we want to believe, and that's how we manifest what we want in life, right? These two want to come out. Because thoughts become our beliefs, our characters, our action. And that's why they are things, right? Because what we keep our mind on becomes our reality. As above, so below, right? So that's really important. I think until we realize that we are in victim mentality, like things are happening to us instead of we're doing that to us. Because we can either give energy to, thank you, Spirit, the problem, or we can give energy to the miracle. Even if we don't know how it can work out, it doesn't matter. That's not our job. That's the universe's job. That's Spirit's job, right? Our job is to believe that we are provided for and that things are supposed to work out for us, right? I have one more stack. And then we'll see what messages come through us for today. A lot of times my messages will either resonate right now for you, or happen like, in the next day or two. And sometimes I'm saying get one more. So we're going to see if one more falls out. That one wanted to be seen. Okay. That was the two that wanted to come out. All right. So, or it'll be a premonition or prediction of something that is about to happen, right? Because a lot of times I'm like, oh, that's not my story. And then it was my story. It just was telling me before it came, right? So that's how I read or intuitively see, okay? So anyway, the card that came out was Hold Your Vision. Fixed moon energy. So whatever you're wanting is asking us. So this card comes out when maybe we're getting distracted by people, places, or things. Maybe our own thoughts, our own self-destructing, our own self-sabotaging thoughts because we're getting disappointed. Fear is false evidence appearing real. So fear is an illusion that comes to test you right before your dreams come into reality or your blessing appears. It seems like your blessing is not going to come. So it's asking you not to give up and to hold your vision, right? This came out last week for us too. This is a card that's wanting to be seen. That means that the energy is really strong for us and that it's working with us, that if we hold our vision, we will see things starting to come into fruition in our lives, right? In whatever areas those are, right? In all the areas that we ask for is what we ask the messages for, but it's going to hit us differently, all depending on where we are in our journeys, right? So where it may affect me, it may affect you differently. But in some areas, if you're led to this message, it's for you, period, right? These messages are for me, period, too, right? And so keep your mind on what you want. Keep your mind on the finish line. Keep your mind on feeling it, having it, tasting it. How does it feel to have financial stability, self-sufficiency, freedom, peace, harmony, love, romance, stability, abundance, wealth, health, harmony, balance? How does it feel to be successful, to get that new job, to have that new stream of income, to have that new flow of steady clientele? How does that feel to invent that new thing, to write that new song, to have that great performance, to make that record? I'm thinking of runners or athletes, to create something that hasn't been seen. How to believe in what you want, believe in the vision, believe in the dream, believe. Okay, remember, everything starts in the non-physical before it comes into the physical, right? So what else do we get out? We got focus and pleasure. So again, to hold your vision on the things, focus on the things that you want, right? Focus in your imagination. This is where we transform energy. This is where we transform our lives. This is where we create the reality that we want. Remember, as above, so is below. This is definitely showing you in a visual exactly what I was saying, right? So that's what we want to do. We want to focus our mind on the life that we want. How do we want our finances? How do we want our health? How do we want our to think and feel? How do we want to be connected with spirit? You know what I mean? You are half spirit and half human. So the spirit is what soothes the human. You know, the human is what only knows this life, whereas your spirit side of you is the eternal, powerful, magical part of you that gives you the ability to transform whatever you want. If you keep your mind on lack, on not having it, that's what stays in your life, and that's why you never get to where you want. But if you keep your mind on the life that you want and the abundance, and not get mixed up by false illusions of fear, that's still something that we created in the non-physical. Fear is something that we create in the non-physical and give energy to, and it is the opposite of success, confidence, and faith, right? So this is where we transform. This is where the power is. This is where choice, right? God gives us choice. And that's what it's saying. You have the choice to choose to focus on what you want and what you want to bring into fruition, or you have the choice to focus on the fear of it not happening, right? Or not getting what you want, right? That's what fear is. It's like you're having to release control into the spiritual part of you and to the unknown. Know and walk and choose to walk in confidence that it is working for you, and choose to hold that vision in your mind of you being, having, or doing that thing that you want. That's what holding the vision is. That's what focusing is about, right? That's how you manifest. That's how you've been manifesting. You just didn't know it. Now you can learn how to manifest what you want by healing your mind and aligning yourself more to your spiritual side of yourself, what you want, instead of getting in the way of yourself, which we all do until we learn this, right? To align our thoughts. That thoughts are things that we are in control of. Our thoughts are our reactions. We control our reactions. We cannot control someone else's, but we can control ourselves. And getting back that is balance, peace, and harmony. And that's only being in alignment into who we are, our spiritual man, right? So focus. And 14's 5. So that's about change. Remember, that's about transformation, right? So we transform our thoughts to become who we want, right? So that's what's it's saying, that we are, while we're transforming and while we are changing. And people say all the time, you've changed. You should thank them, compliment them for acknowledging that, because we should all be changing. If you're not changing, you're stuck in the mud, you're stagnant, you're not growing, and you're not living the life that you should be living, and you're affecting all those around you as well with that same energy. So that's when you don't grow, okay? So all of us should be growing and encouraging each other to grow and blossom into transforming into the best versions of ourselves in all of those areas that we talked about. None of us should want to not change, okay? That is low vibration thinking. That is stagnant thinking. That is fear-based thinking. That is the devil's thinking. That's opposite of living, right? Is to not grow. The other card was pleasure. keeping your mind on the things that you want, which is like what we said already, right? This is a number 8 breaks down to, 18 breaks down to 9, which is about cycles becoming complete, you know. So things are, the old way of going after our desires, the old way of focusing on that the problem is leaving us. Now we're learning to focus on what we want, enjoy the process, know that things are working out for us, and that these cycles of the old way of us is leaving us, and the new man is transforming into us. Our new lives are coming in, and the old ways are dying away. The things that no longer serve us are leaving us, and the things that we need that serve us, our highest good, are now blossoming out of us to attract the best version of ourselves in our finances, in our physical health and appearance, in our emotional health, in our mental health, and in our finances, right? Absolutely. This is expansion. This is explosion, right? When you keep your mind on what you want is wanting you, right? And that's what we're connecting to. We're bringing in the things that we want into fruition, right? So focus on what you want. Hold your vision. That's 3 cards that are basically saying the same thing, that our cycles, beginnings are happening in our lives, or have the ability to happen in our lives, because we are making space for the things that we want, right? And we're releasing the things that we don't want. Thank you, angels, for helping me to reconnect through nature and fresh air. Meditate, keep yourself grounded. Take time to imagine. Take time to have fun in your imagination. Your imagination is important. Your imagination is powerful. Your imagination is the work. Protect your imagination. Take time to meditate. Breathe in fresh air. Allow spirit to dance in your imagination. Allow your inner spirit, your inner child, to express itself in its imagination. There is no limit in your imaginations. Only you limit yourself in your imaginations. Allow your imagination to transform and bring what you want into fruition. Allow your imagination to keep you grounded on what's important and not get distracted, right? So keep yourself balanced. Go out in nature and stay connected, okay? If you can't go out, listen to nature music, okay? But allow it to balance and cleanse out your energies that are not there to help you, okay? Archangel Michael, trusting heaven. You are safe. Angels stand close. So we are never alone. We are all one. Your whole spiritual team, your ancestors, your spiritual guides, the Holy Spirit, that's the living spirit, is within all of us and connects us all, right? Is soothing you, never leaves you, never forsakes you, right? That's the one that gives us these messages. It's the Holy Spirit, right? You might call it something different, but it's real, okay? Surrender your concerns. Remember, we're releasing to the unknown to allow in the miracles and the blessings that our imagination brings in, because what you keep your mind on must come into fruition, right? What you focus on is what you manifest around you. What you focus on is what you manifest around you. That's what you need to tell yourself every day. I am a manifesting magnet. So you can remember that what you keep your mind on is what you bring in, right? That's how you learn how to protect your energy. So surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. Absolutely. You are safe. What you want is safe. What you're wanting is wanting you, and it's coming toward you, okay? And when it's gaining momentum, the same cards keep coming out, right? And I believe in gaining a momentum came out the other day. So what we want is coming fast to us, but we have to hold tight. That means that distractions will come. Disappointments will come. Things that look like off keel will come, but it's just a lie, okay? Keep your mind on what you want. I gotta close this out. Lady Venus, downloads and understanding. We get downloads and understanding when we're grounding ourselves, when we're listening to nature, when we're asleep, things, when we're meditating. That's when spirit is speaking to you. You are spirit. It's not something that you have to go and connect with. It's something that you are, okay? Don't let anybody, you cannot separate from your spirit self and your human self. It's always there, just waiting to serve you, waiting to manifest what you ask for. And either you're asking to manifest lack, fear, doubt, and failure, or abundance, expansion, stability, love, peace, and harmony. But it's your choice, okay? Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. Absolutely. Just saying that we are being guided intuitively on the steps to make, where to be, who to call, what action to take. It's very subtle. Just the other day I was having some system issues with work, so I had some downtime. I had my phone in my hand, and one of my friends that I follow, that I usually don't make their lives, but I got a message that they were doing a live video. I followed my intuition. First I saw it, and I know that everything is connected and for a reason now, right? And I had a very small nudge just to go on live. And I almost didn't because I had something else that was distracting me. But that small little voice said, go on her live. And I did. A class about songwriting for a song that she was revamping that she wanted me to do. I can't fucking make this shit up. Everything is connected. She said it never fails, that whoever she has a song intended for, an artist to do, that she has written, that person always appears and comes in her live. Okay? And we've been knowing each other for years, right? And she said that she's always dreamed of me doing this song, but it wasn't finished. But now it's perfect. Everything comes in divine timing, right? And I didn't know that that's what I was going to get when I went on there, but that was a blessing. And I'm so excited about doing that new song, right? And seeing what it's blossoming into, because everything wants to live. So we receive downloads. We receive guidance. You're not alone. Surrender anything. Don't be too big to say, I feel this, I feel that. Help me, angels, with this, that, whatever it is, because that's what they want to help you with, to soothe, okay? Asking is given, I'm hearing. Angel of prayer, ask the universe and the angels for help and guidance. Oh my God, I just said that. I'm done. I just said that. If you need guidance on hearing them, ask your angels to help me hear you clearly. Communicate me clearly. Show me how to communicate with you. They will, in a way that makes sense to you. Okay? And God of the underworld, something which no longer serves you is about to end. Absolutely. And didn't I say this when this card was here? That now things are blossoming out of us, because 18 breaks down to 9, and that cycles that no longer serve us, ways of thinking, ways of doing, ways of acting, ways of functioning, ways of being, our finances, our relationships and our finances are changing, are folding away from us. Things that no longer serve us are leaving us because new cycles are happening. So our old demons, our old things that were trapping us, that our old strongholds don't have a stronghold on us anymore. We're thinking differently. We're being differently in all those areas. And in all those areas, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, and financially, are healing. And we are healing in those areas and experiencing that healing now. That's what I have for you. Peace, love, and light. Smooches.